What's going on, everyone? We are back once again. We didn't get kicked off air. Episode 2, looking to be better than episode 1. We're trying a new social media platform here. We have the Periscope. Right now we're on my Periscope, well, because I'm selfish, FMiller17.
And if this is your first time checking into the break room, FMiller17 is none other than Franklin Miller.
That's right.
My name is James Liebow, and this is the break room.
If you are having any issues, or maybe you don't like the Periscope, need not to worry. Our show is on YouTube and SoundCloud and everything. You can check it out there. We probably won't have any visuals for the YouTube, but
we're working on it.
Yeah. Episode 2, you guys got to give us some sort of leeway here.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope I don't get a phone call in the middle of it like last week.
Yeah, especially with your phone propped up with Periscope.
I played that back from my mom, and guess what she said?
What'd she say?
We had great radio voices.
Mm.
Great radio voices. Who knew?
Thank you, Mama Miller, for that praise.
Mama?
But again, we like to ramble, so let's get to the subject. Hot subject right now. Copa America. Centenario.
Did you watch the game last night?
Did I watch the game last night? Of course I did. Even though out of probably our whole group and what all I've seen on Twitter and social media, I've probably been one of the biggest USA haters or baggers for this team. I think it's one of the worst in quite a while, but they completely shocked almost everyone last night.
If it was a fight, they would have stopped it.
It was,
4-0.
Yeah. They should have just called it after the Graham Zusi goal, honestly.
That was right down the middle, man. That keeper was, I don't want to say he's trash, because he's a pro keeper and he could outduel me, but
yeah,
he struggled mightily.
Yeah. Right away, you could see the USA was struggling. Possession was, even still at the end of the game, I believe, Costa Rica had the possession.
Yeah.
In hand. In the end, they didn't have the shots, but they were dominating that first half. And USA played back, sat back, waited for the opportunity, got that early PK goal.
That was so lucky. I mean, it's a PK. That was a PK. It's just I hate that those are the ones, like the shove in the back off a header.
Yeah.
You got to call it.
Yeah, and if you're Costa Rica, you got to move on. You got to keep playing how you were playing.
Right.
And they fell subject again for falling asleep just at that vital opportunity or that vital moment. And bang, Jermaine Jones coming out of the grave.
Hey, I'm a big Jermaine Jones fan. He's a horse. He does not quit.
He doesn't quit.
In insane form.
He shows up for tournament games. I'm not the biggest fan of him in the MLS. He is picking it up with his new team, Colorado.
Yeah, he's scoring.
Playing in that new role, and he's playing in yet a different role under Jurgen Klinsmann. We've seen him on the left mid, we've seen him left back, center back, and then now kind of this box-to-box midfielder, and I think that's suiting him well.
He's a utility man. He's got a high work rate offensively and defensively. You know he's going to get into some tackles. You know he's going to play hard. I don't know if he can give you a full 90. He might run himself dead.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him out there for the full 90.
Well, and what I'm worried about with his continued, hustle and determination to help this team win, what happens if he goes down, per se?
I don't know.
There's no
I
true...
don't trust Beckerman to play center mid.
Exactly.
That's what he is. I just don't like him.
He would have to sit back. That would mean Bradley would have to come forward more. There's no true replacement for that kind of player that Jermaine Jones is for the USA squad in this tournament.
No. Let's read through the starting lineup. Well, the lineup from the Colombia game was the same as the game yesterday against Costa Rica. Brad Guzan in net. Was
a surprise, not the Guzan, but the whole squad, exact same. And a lot of people were complaining about that at first, thinking that, some of these starlets that are sitting on the bench, the Darlington Nagbys, the Kristen Pulisic's, that plural form of Pulisic. Pulisic's. Pulisai. So, yet to be determined. Maybe we'll get a hold of the 17-year-old. But
we should probably be... I don't know where Julian Green is. Is he, just not even here?
He didn't have the best domestic league run.
He's like 18.
He went out on loan the first half of the season.
Oh.
Had kind of an attitude problem with the coach. I believe it was at Hamburg. Came back to Bayern and just playing in the U21s, the reserves.
Yeah.
So
Couldn't cut it.
he was going to be in that Olympic squad, but rest in peace to the USA Olympic
team.
soccer.
That's embarrassing.
Getting beat by none other than Colombia, who is in our group.
Colombia is scary good.
We always play Colombia. The past 2 seasons, we've played Colombia so many times in
And
big
we
games.
have connections in Colombia. We have a few Colombian friends, and they love to jab us every time the two play because they always say the team is just full of MLSers. Partially true.
Partially true.
A lot of MLSers scored yesterday.
They did. Yeah. 3 of the 4.
Yeah.
Which you got to think that.
Clint's was a PK.
Yeah.
Jermaine's was good.
And 2 of the 3 from the MLS have vast experience in Europe. So
I still think Dempsey needs to be continuing to get these call-ups. I know he's old, but he's got heart and he can score goals.
Yeah. And
Let someone like Nagby or Zardes kind of like come up under the wing, slowly, consistently getting play time. That's what they should do with Pulisic, honestly.
yeah. Take it easy with these kids. Ease them into it. And I think Klinsmann is the right man for that. I think he's starting now to set up that youth system for the United States Soccer Federation. And I think we're seeing the products of that. You know, Pulisic isn't a direct link from the Klinsmann era, but he's able to pick them out and make them succeed. And I think German, yeah. A lot of German Americans.
John Brooks.
Yep.
Who knows?
And speaking of John Brooks, you go into that starting defense of John Brooks, George Cameron.
Jeff Cameron.
Cameron.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's all good.
I was thinking of the G because it starts with a G.
Yeah.
Jeff Cameron.
It's weird.
DeAndre Yedlin and Fabian Johnson. And, yeah, after one game, it's hard to judge, and especially getting that clean sheet in that big 4-0 win against Costa Rica.
Right.
But I think we have at least an assured center back pairing and wing backs in those 4.
I like
especially with
Yedlin.
the Cameron and the John Brooks. I think Brooks is here for the future.
Yeah.
I think he's definitely going to be, barring an injury, our starting World Cup center back.
Let us not forget that he saved us last World Cup.
He did, man. And the thing that I love about him is first, time on the big scene, really, in that World Cup. And the emotion that he showed after scoring that goal. Like, he didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to celebrate. He just fell to the ground.
So new for him.
Yeah. So that's what I love. I want to see that passion for your country.
Yeah.
And instead of these German Americans thinking, oh, who should I play for? You pick one and you're loyal to them. And John Brooks is.
I like DeAndre Yedlin. I like Jeff Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
DeAndre Yedlin, young, bummed he left Seattle. Had to happen. It was better for his career. I think Tottenham's dropping him, right? Like, he's probably going to get transferred and play for, like, Sunderland or something. Like, it's
looking likely, yeah. And I think that is a good environment. You're starting right there now instead of going to that second or even third in line for that right back position at Tottenham. So I think it's a good move if he does make that move final.
Jeff Cameron, WVU, 1 year. Once a Mountaineer, always Mountaineer. Or at least that's what they say. Stoke City. Good player.
Another example of, a younger when he made the move, mid-20s when he made the move. He's now looking at 30, 31.
Yeah. Got some mileage on him.
Yeah. But he has that experience of that tough defense that you need in a league like the Premier League.
Right. I'm not the biggest Fabian Johnson, Alejandro Bedoya fan. But
see, Fabian Johnson is my favorite player on the squad.
Really?
But I think he's playing out of position.
He plays for Borussia
Mönchengladbach.
Gladbach, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he plays left mid there, and he had a very successful 2014-2015 season. Had a few injuries this past season that just finished up. But, he has some Champions League goals under his belt, which how many Americans can actually say that?
Like none.
Yeah. So I think he's doing something right if he can continue producing over there in Europe. And I love to see Americans produce in Europe.
Just speaking of Americans producing in Europe, Bobby Wood.
Bobby Wood.
He scored 17 goals, Granted, it was Bundesliga 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or what is the German word for 2?
Good question.
I couldn't tell
I don't
you.
know.
Whatever. But there he got promoted, so he's going to be playing top-tier German league.
Yep.
More experience.
Yep.
He scored last night.
He did. Yep. And he looks rejuvenated from a year ago. Going into the offseason, not really sure, just got to that club in the Bundesliga 2. Obviously, huge success there, like you said, scoring the 17 goals, earning kind of a personal promotion, getting that transfer into the Bundesliga.
Mm-hmm.
So now he'll be playing for an even bigger club, and we'll see what he can do in that big league in Germany.
Going to go up against Leverkusen, Munich, Dortmund.
Yeah, some great defenses.
Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
List goes on.
Yep. But with your Bedoya, I can kind of feel you on that one.
It's his hair, people. It's heinous. His hair is heinous. You should see it.
Yeah, I don't know what to say because I am embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for him.
Yeah. That he puts on that USA shirt with that hair. But
speaking of USA shirts, what are your thoughts on the all-black kit?
I like it. I like the two new jerseys and the new crest are growing on me.
I miss the candy cane jerseys. I miss the candy cane ones.
I do too. I like the one with I like the navy blue
The one
sash.
Isn't that like 2010 World Cup maybe?
Yeah. I like them. But if they're winning, who cares what they're wearing? Exactly. They could be wearing the 94 denim jerseys for all I care.
Denim jerseys.
If they're putting 4 against Costa Rica.
Yeah, Alexi Lawless is out there, full beard, mullet.
Yeah. But moving forward for the United States, looking into the last game with Paraguay into this group.
I think we're good.
They need at least a draw because we're looking.
Paraguay lost last night.
Yes, yeah. So standings are Colombia, both wins, looking likely to win the group.
My prediction from the jump was that we were going to get second in the group. Colombia's a dominant team.
That's looking pretty good. So Colombia's sitting first, USA sitting second at 3 points, and then both Paraguay and Costa Rica sitting at 1 point.
Yeah.
So obviously we can't slip up, we can't relax against Paraguay, but they've shown defensive struggles
in the past.
In the past, they couldn't get the win against a 10-man Costa Rica in their opener for the Copa. So
it's looking pretty favorable for the Screaming Eagles.
Yeah.
Whatever their nickname is now.
Knock on wood.
I'd like to see some more Teddy Roosevelt on screen. Fox Sports 1, make it happen.
Exactly. Hashtag not sponsored. That's the first time we dropped this episode, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better this episode.
Yeah. So that's just kind of our focus on the Copa through America's eyes.
Yeah.
We'll go farther into the tournament. We'll talk more about the more dominant teams.
Right.
Because, you're already looking at Argentina, Brazil, the bigger squads. Mexico is doing very well.
They're good.
So we'll get farther into them, and hopefully, fingers crossed, USA won't get paired up with one of the big boys. But, if you're going up against a winner of a group, it's going to have to be somebody tough. So
yeah.
So we'll go next into our first break.
We'll be right back after this quick 10-second break. And we're talking about Tiger Woods, y'all. He said he's not playing in the U.S. Open. Has he reached the end of the road? Hear more on our takes next. And we are back. Tiger Woods time. Says he's not playing in the U.S. Open. That means one thing to me, James.
And what's that, Frank?
He is at his own wake. It might be over for Tiger. I think he's got too much pride to play in the Champions Tour. He might squeak a win at like Bridgestone or something. But I think that might be it for old T-Dub.
Yeah. After that, what year was the big scandal?
I think
That
it's
was
08.
08, yeah. He has not looked the same. Obviously, I mean, coming from something that big, that traumatic to someone's career.
Well, he keeps saying he's hurt now, but
And
part of it for me is like, it seems more mental, and golf is so mental.
yeah.
Avid golfer that I am. That's why I was late to the show today. I was
Yeah.
playing 18 terribly.
And you and your golf knowledge, you do speak about how mental focus is such a key
Right.
in the game of golf.
Mental focus
And
to me.
You look at Tiger Woods, and you can clearly see that. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not the biggest Tiger Woods fan.
Mm-hmm.
I never have been.
I'm not the biggest.
But I'm not going to say he's making excuses.
Right.
But something's up. You know, you can't always be blaming the back. You can't be blaming...
Or the
you know,
ankle or the neck or the nerve,
Yeah.
pinched nerve.
it's like a bad game of operation with Tiger Woods. You keep going in to fix it, it just buzzes. Like, out of the open. Out of the open.
It's so mental at this point, and I think part of the mental is coming from his physical injuries and of PTSD from his wife hitting him with a 7-iron. I don't know.
That situation's not funny, but
If we can't laugh at that, then what can we laugh at?
very true. Very true.
Everyone's
You
so
know,
sensitive now. All right, you know what? We're not going to
We're
go
not-
down that road. We're not going down that road. Bring
Yeah.
it back in. And
yeah. But the irony of her taking one of the golf clubs and
yeah. She got...
pulling a Sammy
My
Sosa
gosh.
over
You
his
know,
skull.
I almost slipped just now. I almost slipped. I'm going to have to... Okay. Tiger is... It's all mental now, but it's part of because of the physical trauma that he has happened with his back. Rumors saying that he has trouble even getting out of bed in the morning, that he can barely even swing a golf club.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but we're not far off from Tiger Woods being a stud. If you look at his 2013 year, he had 5 wins.
Really?
He had 5 wins. He was the number 1 player ranked in the world.
Really?
Yes. And obviously big Tiger fans are going to think, oh, it's just another speed bump. He has 14 major victories. He only needs 18 to beat Nicklaus. I don't see it happening. I don't see him beating the Golden Bear. 18 overall majors. I don't think it happens.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. Tiger just doesn't cut it for me anymore.
Yeah, I don't think it happens either. Out of his success 3 years ago, really, what do you think went wrong? Because it looked like you said, I was unaware that it was 5 was the number of wins, but it looked like he was right back on track, you know, to getting at least contending in another major tournament. But now we're just back to the slump. Like, you know, we had just discussed the injuries and what went wrong. And that's, I think, kind of a mystery, honestly. That's up to him. I don't know how to explain it.
Honestly, it's so tough to explain because it's mental.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get into the mind of Tiger Woods and tell you why he's not able to absolutely decimate a 4-iron and land it stiff 2 feet from the hole anymore. I couldn't tell you that. That's all him. And the joke going around the golf community is that he just needs to go back to start messing around with all these mistresses, and then maybe it'll get his mind off of it. I played golf. I never walked off 18 and just had a truckload full of ladies just waiting on me. I never had that. I mean, I've never been in his shoes, so I couldn't tell you why he's playing the way that he is.
Maybe that'll help you in the short game. I don't know.
I can tell you, my short game might be the worst it's ever been. It's been a while since I played. This isn't about me and my terrible golf game. It's about Tiger and the fact that I, along with James, don't think he will break the record or ever be back.
Yeah. Moving forward with, you know, the rest of the PGA community, I mean, how does this affect the rest of the pool per se going into this tournament?
When Tiger when Tiger's at a tournament, it just has a different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to golf tournaments before. Haven't been to one with Tiger because he's withdrawn. And it's just a different, from the friends that I have that have been to these tournaments and from what I read and the things that I watch. Yes, I watch golf. It's not that boring. I see it's just a whole different vibe to it. When Tiger's playing great golf, golf is much more interesting. That streak that he went on in the late 90s, early 2000s is almost untouchable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you can't take that away from him. And
No.
I agree that there's just that intimidation factor.
When you're on the tee with Tiger, the players even say it's just intimidating.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a pretty big guy. It's not like getting on the tee with Bubba Watson,
Yeah.
who's built like a something thin.
Baby giraffe.
Baby giraffe. Yeah, he's lanky. My favorite player, though, so I'm not going to knock him.
How was he, not to push away from Tiger too much, but I think Bubba's kind of been in a slump since his Masters success.
Yeah, he had a tough time after that first one. He even talked about the quote-unquote Masters hangover that people have, and he said he kind of went through it, and then he bounced back and won it in 2014, and then he's been pretty consistent ever since. He had a good run in the playoffs last season. He got a win this year already, and I don't know. I'm hoping to see big things from Bubba at U.S. Open.
Yeah, yeah. As am I. Do you think he's up there with the favorites going into this tournament?
No.
No?
No. Jordan, Spieth, Rory McIlroy. Those are the two.
Top two. Everybody's
Golf,
looking at.
Golf needs a rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
And these two guys are both really nice guys. A lot of people don't like Rory because golf is kind of domestic in the sense that people will cheer. Well, if there's two guys, say, I don't know, somebody that doesn't really have a lot of fan favorites, Keegan Bradley. I like Keegan Bradley.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably not like the upper echelon golfer, but if he's coming down the home stretch and he's winning or he's close to winning or he's in a playoff and there's a foreign player up there with him, everyone's going to say, well, I'm not really a Keegan Bradley fan, but he's American, so I'm going to cheer for the American player.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what golf needs a rivalry.
It does.
Golf needs a rivalry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that'll get the casual people involved.
Yeah.
Golf's an expensive sport. That's why I play it rarely.
Yeah, and especially going into that last day of a tournament, you got your quote-unquote the big dogs, going at it and, even reaching playoff holes. It's just, that's when I think the true excitement kicks in.
Yes.
I mean, everyone in the crowd is nervous. They're sweating.
There's a sweat.
Yeah.
The awesome thing about the U.S. Open is that playoff, they got to play 18 holes. Just them two. That's how Tiger won the U.S. Open in 08. Going back to Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he won it in 08 against Rocco Mediate. That putt, I don't know if you could pull that up on YouTube and watch it. We probably don't have the proper licensing for it or anything. He drains his putt. It was, I don't know, like 12 feet out. And it barely rolls in the cup. That ball goes in for no one else but Tiger Woods. He's just got a certain, I don't know, magic. James is pulling up the video now. Try to find the putt to like force a playoff in 08.
Day 4, final hole?
Yeah,
that's 17 minutes.
Or like skip to like where he putts. You could do that.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, we got an ad. I don't think we're gonna mute it.
Yeah, I got this.
Mute it. For those watching on Periscope, you're not gonna be able to hear it. But for those watching on YouTube, you're probably, once we post it to YouTube, you're probably going to be able to hear the sound of the crowd.
Yeah, and that's really what I'm going for.
Yeah, skip to where he's lining up, and all right, go back like 2. No, you missed it. Go back.
I'm waiting.
For what?
Was that the final hole?
That was the putt to force the playoff.
Okay, I'm backing up. Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, he's lining it up.
Yeah, give it. Yeah.
Okay.
Watch this be too loud though. Make sure it's not too long.
I got you. Before we start,
Yes.
we'll give credit to Mark Reynolds.
Thank you, Mark. Wait,
Yes.
Mark Reynolds,
That's
Like-
the YouTube video.
like first baseman, former Oriole and Cardinal.
he must be.
Mark
he must be a big
Reynolds.
Tiger fan.
Man, he's went downhill.
Now let's listen.
We have Tiger Woods here on the 18th.
We got a good volume.
We'll try to be like a golf commentator. And Tiger Woods is wearing his Sunday red.
And it looks like Franklin is sporting the black with white Nike swoosh hat today. Bang. Hashtag not sponsored.
I don't look like Bryson Tiller's hat. This isn't Bryson Tiller's hat. Don't say that. All right, Tiger's lining up the putt. I'll let the commentators take over from here. Bang.
And I'll leave it at that. Expect anything different. That was 2008 Tiger Woods.
Gosh, I missed that guy. There I go again, banging on the table. Thought it was over, week 1.
I think that'll be a nice spot to go to break.
Oh, yeah.
Moving into
We're
our
going
next-
back to more soccer, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on in soccer right now. We have the Euro. We got the Euro Cup coming up,
Yep.
and we're excited about it. Hear more next. And we are back. We are back. We are getting Doug back. And it is Euro time.
Yes, yes, yes. Starting in 2 days' time, some say the biggest tournament in the world of soccer, second to the World Cup.
Second to the World Cup.
And I think I have to agree with them.
Definitely. I know I get excited whenever it's Euro time.
Such a huge tournament. And I hope it doesn't overshadow the Centenario Copa tournament, but
It will.
you got to think, especially across the pond, it's pretty big. So let's just dive right into it.
Group A.
Yeah.
We're going to go through this group by group
Mm-hmm.
and really, I don't know, kind of give our pick on who's going to win the group, who's going to get second in the group. And then
Yep.
at the end, we'll think who's going to win it all.
Boom. Let's go.
All right. Group A. Albania. Okay, so I'm counting them out already. Sorry, Albania.
Yes. Sorry for all our Albanian fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
France 2. Some predicting to win the group.
Yes.
Win the whole tournament even.
A lot of people.
They are the home team.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be a homie here, but Norwich City's own Stephen Naismith, he predicted France to win the whole thing.
Oh. Smart pick. Smart pick. I'm not going to spoil my pick, but it's France. All right. So, yep, I think moving forward, I think they're a pretty good shoe-in for first place.
I think they are.
Unless they have some breakdown like they did in the 2010 World Cup, but I don't see it happening.
Paul Pogba is the next face of soccer. Bold prediction. Extremely bold prediction.
Bold prediction.
But he's already like the face of Adidas.
He is. Yeah.
So,
One of the faces, yeah.
yeah.
Adidas has a lot of money, a lot of sponsors.
Isn't James Rodriguez Adidas now?
Yep.
Now,
yep.
probably all
And of course
us.
the biggest, Messi. So
Well, yeah, but that went without saying.
yeah, that went without saying. But yeah, just to finish up on France, they've definitely cleaned up their act. I think in the football federation that they have in France, they had a problem with, the Benzema Valbuena situation.
Benzema, or as our
And-
friends like to call him, a top 2 striker in the world.
Which is not true.
Not at all.
But
I would put in Giroud over him.
That's what I like to hear.
And I do not like Giroud. Romania is not going to advance. Switzerland is advancing out of the group. They're getting second place.
Yeah, I think a dark horse, really. I think they could be a team that could upset one of the first seeds, moving on to the round of 16.
I don't know much about Switzerland other than center back Tim Klose, or Close. I don't know how they say it properly. I've heard Close. Hurt his ligament in his knee.
I think it's close.
Not.
Wait.
It's close. Like, I'm close to getting it right.
Yes, that's what I meant, but okay.
Good joke, James.
I apologize.
He tore a ligament in his knee. He's not going to be able to play in the Euros.
Ooh.
Big center back wins headers a lot. You need a commanding defense if you want to win a tournament. Like a long tournament, you need a solid defense.
Yeah.
Strikers will win you a game or two just by scoring, but you have to solidify the defense.
Yeah. And they'll have a few players that can fill in. First center back to come to mind, the former Arsenal player, Johan Giroud, not to be confused with Olivier Giroud. Both playing each other, former teammates. So, but I think they have a strong midfield core.
Okay.
Again, I don't know what Arsenal has with Switzerland, but the new Arsenal man, Granit Xhaka. You look at Shaqiri also in there.
Shaqiri.
Rodriguez at left back can pose a threat on the offensive end.
They could do it then. Now that makes sense. The dark horse pick.
It's good. Moving to Group B, I think one of the most exciting groups.
Definitely.
Already England versus Russia. Just anybody paired up with Russia, that's going to be a dogfight.
Dogfight.
And then you have England and Wales.
Yeah, Slovakia, you're probably going to finish last. Sorry. I don't know anyone on that team.
I think Slovakia, they come up for the big tournaments. Slovenia and Slovakia, I think tomato, but they show up.
They play.
I think last place is a good pick for them because I think Wales, being probably the weakest on paper, they have stars. To go forward and to power them.
Gareth Bale, as much as I don't like him, is a great player.
He is.
If only they had old Giggsy.
Yeah, no doubt. If we want to talk, we'll talk about Portugal later being a one-man team. Wales 10 years ago was a one-man team with Ryan Giggs.
Change Wales to just change the country name to Bales because he runs that team. Good joke, Frank.
We're all about the jokes here. Nice. So, first place, are we both saying England?
I'm going to say England.
Yeah.
And then second, Russia.
See, I think second, Wales.
I don't want to see Wales win. So.
Fair enough.
I don't like Gareth Bale.
You gave him credit, but then now you bet,
Yeah.
We're all about our opinions here, so we tell it how it is.
Yeah, I don't like him, but that doesn't help talent.
True. Can the few stars on Wales pick up the team and get them into the next round? That is a good question. I think they can, but I think England runs away with this group.
Runs away?
Yeah.
Bold.
Yep. Moving forward, Group C, Germany.
Deutschland.
Just listing off the other teams: Northern Ireland, Poland, Ukraine, Germany, first place.
Ukraine last. I think Northern Ireland gets third. Not
Really?
that it matters.
Really?
Striker Kyle Lafferty has found form since something with his wife. I was reading about it the other day, and it's like if he brings his wife to games or ever since he's been married, his wife, he's instantly just been a stud. I don't understand it.
Well, whatever works for him.
I like Poland. Poland is my dark horse team. Couldn't tell you a single player. All I know is that last Euro they all had awesome haircuts, and one guy wore a shooting sleeve. One guy wore like a basketball shooting sleeve. It was red on one side and white on the other. Kind of looked like Brandon Phillips. And they play hard. Polish power.
Now, if I'm going to say a bold prediction, Poland, second place for me in this group. Lewandowski, top scorer for the group stage. I don't think they make it far, but I think, I mean, looking at Northern Ireland's defense, the Ukraine,
Weak.
I think he gets one against Germany too. I don't think they keep a clean sheet against Poland.
No.
I think Lewandowski scores goals.
He's a
I
top
think he
striker.
finally has a semi-constructed midfield behind him for the national team. But I think he'll captain that side to a second place.
I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Germany's going to win the league. Or not the league, the group, sorry.
Yeah. A lot of people, here's another favorite. We didn't really talk about England being favorite. They're kind of hush-hush about winning the whole tournament.
That's because they blow it every time.
Yeah, they do. I think this marks the 50th year since a major tournament win for England. 1966 was their last.
Goodness.
Yeah. So
the nice way of saying it is they're due.
They're due.
They're due.
This tournament, I don't know.
Nah.
Going to Group D, Croatia, Czech Republic, Spain, Turkey.
I like Turkey.
I like Croatia.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Rosicky, Croatia.
That's Czech Republic. We got Luka Modric.
Oh, Modric. They both have similar haircuts.
True. Oh, yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, it's like a bob.
Down to the cheeks.
It's like a bob.
Yeah.
I don't recommend that for any male. This isn't 2002.
Yeah.
Worst time in fashion, early 2000s. Google it.
That's all we can say. Just,
Google it.
Google image. But honestly, I think if we're going to have a team that slips up,
You think it's Spain?
I think Spain could slip up. I don't see them being a true contender in this tournament.
The big wigs are calling for them to just dominate.
I think they finish second. I think Croatia wins this group.
What?
I'm gonna drop it here. I think
James,
Croatia
are you just
wins
saying
this
that
group.
for radio? Are you just saying that for radio?
I'm not. I think Croatia has a good team.
Oh my!
I think Spain will drop points against Turkey. I think Czech Republic is a good team. I'm not going to say they're going to advance. They have a heck of a goalie.
They do. Petr Cech.
Mm-hmm.
How fitting of a name.
Yeah, right.
Petr Cech.
I always thought that
for
growing up.
Czech Republic. I did too.
Yeah.
That has to be. Oh wait, no. It's not his given name. Like that's his family name. So
That's his
obviously they
family
can't
name.
just like choose it. You shall be named Czech.
Yeah. Plus, he was born when it was Czechoslovakia.
Oh yeah.
So that is interesting. I mean, you don't see somebody like Fernando Spain. So
Fernando Spain. My name's Franklin, United States of America.
one big hyphen. Just
What? Who? All right. Aside from the soccer, I gotta ask James one trivia question. Who is United States of America named after?
who is the United States of America named after?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was it Amerigo? What was his name? I want to say it was Vespucci. Was it because of Amerigo Vespucci, the like Italian Spain? Yeah, the Italian
Explorer.
I don't know.
That makes sense.
If we were named after an Italian guy, that would be sweet. I love Italy. I love the Italians. Molto bene. And moving on to Group E, featuring Italy.
Yeah.
This is my group of death. Belgium, Italy, Sweden. I feel sorry for Ireland.
Yeah, for sure.
Robbie Brady, Wes Hoolahan.
Coming at you hot.
I don't think they got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Belgium, arguably one of the top 5 teams in the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
Italy. I like Italy a lot.
Do you? I think Italy has the possibility. There we go. English is fun. Possibility to slip up as well.
Words are hard.
But I don't think. I mean, Republic of Ireland and Sweden. I don't think they have enough to bump them off that second spot.
Mm-mm.
I think Belgium wins the group, and I think Italy gets that second spot.
What about Ibrahimovic?
A lot of transfer speculation around him. I don't know if he's
going
fully
to Man U.
focused.
He's going to Man U.
It looks certain, but
I'm ticked off about it because I hate Man United. All their fans are bandwagoners. Whoa! Stop, Frank!
Whoa! Okay.
I'm sorry. No. We'll be back shortly.
Yep. We'll just put on some Ryan Little and we'll be good.
I have never seen more New York Yankee hats than a Man U game.
Yeah.
Because everyone there is also a bandwagon New York Yankee fan. They also probably have New England Patriots shorts on or something. Okay, moving on.
Yep.
Italy.
Yep.
Always tough to beat.
Yeah. Missing a few key players, though.
Right.
Balotelli didn't perform this season.
I missed that
Didn't
guy.
get the call up. Marco Verratti is injured. Marquisio is injured.
It's going to be tough for them.
It'll be tough, but I mean, they have huge experience in the back. Gigi Buffon, Giorgio Chiellini.
Love GG.
They've got the experience. I think they move on.
You think they move on? And Belgium. Need we comment on this top team?
Top young team that will be good for quite a while, I think, yeah. I mean, from goalkeeper to striker.
Company at the back.
Courtois. Sitting in goal. Company's injured.
What? Where have I been? Idiot me.
Yeah. Lukaku.
Yes.
You can't forget about Lukaku.
Fellaini. No.
Speaking of bad hair, you see he dyed it blonde?
You're joking.
No.
I'm Googling that.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Sideshow Bob out here.
Sweden. Ibra. I think they get second and Italy goes down.
Really?
Too many injuries, like you said.
Yeah.
Sweden, Ibra carries the team. Martin Olsen. He'll put in a 90th minute winner. All right, what's it? Fellaini?
All right, I like that prediction. So, Group F, just rounding it out. Austria, Hungary, Iceland, and Portugal. We talked a little bit earlier. One-man team in Portugal. I think they got to win.
One-man team at Portugal? Do you think there's only one good player?
Ronaldo carries that team.
Yeah, you're right.
He does.
You're right.
The Portuguese league is tough. I like the Portuguese league.
There's a lot of good teams.
A lot of players on that national team play either, Sporting Lisbon, FC Porto, Benfica.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my.
He looks
they got a side by side.
He looks like
Big
Bird.
Oh.
Okay. For those watching on Periscope, you guys are in for a treat. You guys get to see this player that James and I were just talking about. Look at that. Fellaini looks like Big Bird.
That's
scary.
That is scary.
That's scarier than our Jason Momoa Scar from Lion King one from last week. We might just do one each week.
Yeah, side by side.
Call it hashtag what he looked like.
Ooh, I like it.
Probably.
So Portugal gets through.
Portugal gets through.
I think Austria gets second place in this one.
I want Austria to get second place because of our friend Peter. He didn't die. He just went to Austria.
In a plane.
He went back to Austria.
Yep. Okay. So, real quickly, we got break coming up.
Yes.
Favorite to win it all. One team. Who do you think wins?
Belgium.
I'm going France.
Why?
They're the hosts. I think they're riding hot.
I'd like to see him win.
They're gelling.
Okay.
Like you said, future World Player of the Year. I said it. Paul Pogba.
He's a beast.
Yeah. They have different options on the bench too.
Mm-hmm.
Payet had
Matuidi.
Matuidi.
Love Matuidi.
Matuidi bird. They have options with Sissoko, with Payet, with Cabaye, with Pogba, with Matuidi. And then even up top, you got Lacazette, you got Gignac, who makes the squad and plays in the the Mexican league. Interesting pick, but he did do well in the Mexican league. So I'm going France.
I am going Belgium. Do you have a dark horse pick? Like a fallback who's not like a stud team, but you're just going to follow him? If Greece was here, I'd pick Greece because I love watching the Greek teams.
Mm-hmm.
Greece is beautiful. Yeah, their economy's not good, but they have a great time over there, I'm sure. Gosh, we need to go visit. If you're in Greece, if you're in Mykonos watching this, Athens, not Ohio, please send us plane tickets and let us vacation there.
We love you.
We love you. All right, who's your second tier team?
I would go Switzerland, but I think they are kind of a bigger sort of team.
No.
Well, okay, I'll go Switzerland, but the team that I think I'm going to mainly follow is Wales. I think.
Okay,
I think
your
the
team?
Welsh national team is going to be my dark horse.
I'm going Poland.
Poland, very nice.
Poland.
The Lewandowski train.
He's a beast. I think Lewandowski might have been the guy that wore the arm sleeve last year or
really?
last Euro.
Really?
Yeah. I'm excited to watch. Talking about this has got me pumped up.
Yes. Again, before we go to break, 2 days from now, kicking off. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Man. Speaking of getting excited, what time is it, James? After this break, what time will it be? Nope. I'm wrong.
That's coming up. But
Sorry.
we got our entertainment.
My favorite
Segment.
favorite portion of the show. The entertainment portion.
You almost skipped it, too.
I almost skipped it. Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous about today's game. All right. Anyways, coming up after this break, we have entertainment tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be breaking down the summer box office hits and flops, what we think is going to do what this summer. So
It should be good.
yeah, see you in a bit. And we are back. Summer box office. We got some big names. We got some big films.
Yeah.
Let's break them down, James. Starting off with one that's already been released. And I'm just going to go ahead and say this. I like Andy Samberg. I love SNL alumni and all things Saturday Night Live. Lonely Island Guys made a movie again. It's called Pop Star Never Stop Stopping. I'm going to stop you right there because I don't think that this movie is of good quality. I've heard terrible reviews. It's made $4 million opening weekend. Took them $22 million to make the thing. I don't...
Not the most expensive movie in the world.
You can't say it's a flop just based solely on the fact that they didn't really spend a lot of money.
No.
Like a flop would be like $100 million movie. That
Yeah, like a James Cameron movie only making $4 million. That would be a flop.
That would be a flop.
Yeah. So
basically, he kind of acts like Bieber did before he became I like Bieber now. He kind of changed his act around.
He did. Yeah.
My dad even says that. Like, oh, Bieber turned his life around. Yeah, you're right.
Wise words, Papa Miller. See, we got both of your parents in the show right now.
I always plug them. They love it. They watch it. And then we have Me Before You.
What's that one about?
It's a drama about a guy who's in a wheelchair because he was recently paralyzed, and he falls in love with his caretaker. And I don't know their names, and I don't know who's starring in it. I think Emilia Clarke. Don't really know much about her. Yeah, basically they just fall in love, and girls cry a lot in it, from what I've seen. Not really my type of movie.
Yeah.
But what about The Conjuring 2?
Don't know if I'll be watching that one either.
Nope, I am terrified. I live out in the backwoods. James and I both live in the... James, you like a little bit more neighborhoody.
Yeah.
But still country. And it's scary driving these long, dark roads at night by yourself in the woods.
In the rain.
No one can hear you scream. I'm scared to watch The Conjuring 2. Conjuring 1 was absolutely terrifying. James Wan is doing it. James Wan is notorious for being a great, I don't know, what type horror flick guy. But he's also directing Aquaman, 2017. That's 2 weeks in a row. I've plugged Aquaman.
Hashtag non-sponsored.
And then we got World of Warcraft, Now You See Me Too.
I'm excited for Now You See Me Too. I really liked
the first one.
I really liked it.
I mean, Woody Harrelson. Who's the guy? Facebook guy.
Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a good...
Dave Franco.
Dave Franco's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of Eisenberg, he did a good...
Lex Luthor?
Lex Luthor. I thought he did... Like, he went for it. He went for full crazy.
Yeah.
But that's not summer. We shouldn't talk about that.
Yeah.
Finding Dory.
It's a big one.
People will be flocking.
Yep.
Kate McKinnon's in it. Saturday Night Live.
Of course.
There I go again.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody
That's obvious. Yeah, that's obvious.
Central Intelligence is another comedy movie with Kevin Hart where he's playing a police officer. Or no, he's not playing a police officer. He's helping someone in the CIA. So he's kind of, it's like a buddy cop, but he's not really a cop. He's just a buddy.
It's kind of like the third or fourth movie.
Yeah, I mean, I like Kev Hart. But
a lot of similar storylines.
A little bit of similarity.
Yeah. It is funny, though, the previews. I hope they didn't ruin too much of it.
No.
But it was funny seeing The Rock as a fat high school kid.
Yeah, when he's singing.
Yep, in the showers.
That looks hilarious to me whenever he's like got the suit on or whatever.
Yeah.
That looks funny.
Yeah.
I don't mean to keep running through this quickly, but we burned a lot of time earlier today.
We did. We had a lot of soccer to talk about.
Next one, I'm personally starring in it. Independence Day 2 Resurgence.
I knew that was a big one when you got that phone call.
I had to take the hat off so I could show the people young Jeff Goldblum. So I could show them what young Jeff Goldblum looks like.
We'll have the side-by-side for next week's.
We'll make it.
Yep. What was your hashtag you used? Hashtag...
What do you mean?
For the side-by-side. Like the Fellaini and the Scar.
What does he look like? That's probably already a thing. We need to come up with our own.
We'll work on it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And
whenever, for the YouTube followers...
Yes.
I don't know why I pointed to where we had the camera.
Last week's camera was
not
back there.
Yeah.
It's gone.
But when we get it, you'll see what we look like. And I think you'll agree that it's a very promising young Jeff Goldblum.
Everyone says that to me. The Shallows, that looks like Jaws recreated. I'm probably not going to go see it. Free State of Jones, definitely going to go see it. Looks to be one of my favorite movies coming out this summer. Matthew McConaughey, Civil War era. He rises up in the South. Matthew McConaughey. All right, and he said he does that before he shoots a scene because he's like it gets him like he's like getting his like
really
tone. He wants his voice tone to be lower because he's like cool and sophisticated, and he like wants to, I don't know, get more relaxed. Decide to relax him. Anyway, Free State of Jones. Poor farmer in Mississippi leads a group of rebels against the Confederate army. Law says, that's what he said. He's like, the man cannot own another man. Basically, he just rises up against the Rebs. What about the Purge election year or the Tarzan movie?
Yet another Purge movie.
Probably not going to go see it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what the difference is from the trailer so far. I think we know that somebody's running a political campaign to end the purge. And then, of course, everybody's angry about that.
Right, and they go and kidnap her, right?
Yeah. So there's, I guess, a main motive in this one compared to a couple side stories in the other ones. But.
I didn't watch the second one. The only thing I know about it has Matt Saracen, the quarterback from Friday Night Lights.
Oh.
The actor playing him was in that one. But I didn't go watch it, so sorry.
What can you do?
Tarzan, Samuel L. Jackson, Margot Robbie. I might have to go check that one out.
Yeah, that one's good.
I mean, everybody already knows Tarzan. Everybody knows how the Tarzan movie goes, or the story goes. But I think they changed it a little bit.
Who's directing that?
David Yates. Secret Life of Pets. That's a family. That'll be a smash.
Yeah. Is that DreamWorks?
I think.
Or no, that's the same people that did Despicable Me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be an absolute bomb. Like, it'll absolutely kill the box office.
Yeah.
Everyone goes to see that.
Especially summertime. Kids are out of school.
Yeah, Kevin Hart's in it. Mike and Dave need wedding dates. I'm a big fan of all these people. Zac Efron, Anna Kendrick, Aubrey Plaza, and Adam Devine from Workaholics. I love all those people.
Yeah.
They're all hilarious. I think that one might be a little bit better than Bad Grandpa, with Zac Efron's most recent attempt at a comedy film. He's doing all right, though.
He is.
He had a tough time.
He had a few busts, and I heard recently he says he regrets.
He regretted doing High School Musical.
Which,
yeah.
How can you? I mean,
that thing
that's not like a
launched him
Daniel
into this stratosphere.
Exactly. I think he's broken out of that mold. I think he's
Just singing and dancing.
Yeah, I think he's done a lot better than, say, the nemesis per se in the Now You See Me Too, Daniel Radcliffe. I think a lot of people still see him as that one character, and of course Harry Potter.
Right.
But
I
I
feel
think
sorry for him too.
Yeah.
He's done his own thing on Broadway.
Yeah, he's very talented, but
Very
everybody's just going to see him as the kid who lived.
And here's the one that's supposed to absolutely kill the box office this summer. Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Looks like I'm calling Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, and Leslie Jones.
Female Ghostbuster.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Girls.
I ain't afraid of no girls.
At first, I was kind of...
All these women are hilarious.
They
I don't
are.
think Melissa McCarthy is a good lead. I think she needs to be more of a supporting actress.
Yeah,
Kristen
kind of like
Wiig,
Bridesmaids.
Yeah,
where she
yeah,
was just,
she did great in that. She did great in This Is 40, where she's just making a little cameo appearances. Funny. The Heat, I went and saw it. Her and Sandra Bullock. Love Sandra Bullock. Wasn't her most shining moment.
Yeah.
But
I think Sandra Bullock was actually a little mad about that movie too, wasn't she? I think she...
there was another one where she got like the absolutely like worst award you can get for like the worst movie.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've
Wasn't
seen
it
that.
something to do with like time travel?
Yeah.
Am I
yeah.
wrong about that?
We'll have to look it up, but
I'll just Google like Sandra Bullock movie flop and it'll instantly.
yeah. But wrapping up with our movie time, going right into our game time.
Yes.
Movie quiz today, brought to you by Sporkle.
Sporkle.
And we've been terrible about it this episode because we've just been so hot on the topics. But
We have been burning through topics.
this whole show is brought to you by WPKM 96.3, The Beet.
Man.
We couldn't do it without them. This whole studio.
Everything.
WPKM.
Studio B. Love it. One last movie, War Dogs. Gonna be my favorite movie coming out. You can technically call it summer. Sorry, James. August 19th.
No.
Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill, Miles Teller, Bradley Cooper. Basically, they sell arms to people in the war, make $300 million. It looks like an awesome movie. And then Southside with You, which is about Mr. and Mrs. President Obama and Michelle Obama.
Huh.
So that one looks like a good one. Suicide Squad, Sausage Party, looks like two good ones.
Yeah.
Sorry about all this stuff. I just really love movies, which is why I will be playing movie quote quiz from
All right.
Sporkle, whatever it's called.
Yes. So last week, if you remember, I was the one that had to answer the quiz. Or do the quiz.
Yes.
I should say. So now it's Frank's turn. This is, again, brought to you by Sporkle. Hashtag not sponsored.
Seriously, guys, they're not a sponsor. No one sponsors us except for the radio station.
We just love how other groups and companies help us do what we love to do. So,
Right.
Sporkle, one last time. This quiz is called, Can You Pick the Highly Quoted Movies That Contain These Famous Quotes?
I think I can, James. Do we have any music queued up for this to make it?
I think we can.
I'm excited. How many questions are there?
There are 25.
25? Jesus.
25 questions.
How much time do I have?
You got 5 minutes.
Are you serious?
You got 5 minutes for 25 questions. But a little different than last week, you're going to have the quotes and the movies, but you got to match. So I will give you...
So you're just going to... All right. So I'm
So
probably
if you can't get it at first, then I'll give you...
just start naming what I have.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going
And
to I'm turning my back to you.
You were nice about it last week because you had the answers there. I don't have the answers, so I'm just going to have to use my knowledge if you need any hints.
Yeah, that's not good.
So
Oh, that isn't good at all.
drop it there, and good luck. So
Yeah.
we're going to get started here.
I know I said, like, I'm going to turn around so I can't see you, but I could probably definitely see you in the camera right here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
It doesn't matter. All right.
All right.
Let's hit it.
And 3, 2, 1. Here's Johnny.
The Shining.
Shining is correct.
Bing.
Get your stinking paws off of me, you
Blank Dirty Ape.
dirty ape.
That's Planet of the Apes, the original.
Planet of the Apes. Good call. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland.
What?
Red pill,
The
blue
Matrix?
pill.
The Matrix?
Good call. Now you come to me and you say, Don Corleone,
Oh, The
give
Godfather.
me justice.
You come to me the day my daughter's to be married.
Nice. Do you think I'm cute, Private Pile? Do you think I'm funny?
Oh, that's Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. Good
Ding.
call. We're 45 seconds in and you're already 5 down. In the immortal words of Jean-Paul Sartre, au revoir, gopher.
Oh, that's Caddyshack.
Caddyshack. My husband,
Love that movie.
your boss, told you to take me out.
My husband, your boss, told me to take... What? Say it again.
My husband, comma, your boss, comma, told you to take me out.
I don't remember this one. I don't remember this one at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. So skip. We're skipping?
Just skip it?
Well, we can come back to it.
Can we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We just go to the next one. Yeah, I just stare at my desk, but it looks like I'm working.
Oh, that's Office Space, isn't it?
Office Space, ding, ding, ding.
Yes. Love that movie.
I had run for 3 years, 2 months, 14 days, and 16 hours.
That's Forrest Gump.
I didn't even have to do the voice. You're on a roll. Duder, or his
Big
du-
Lebowski. Big Lebowski. I can't even let you... I should probably let you finish the quote just for the viewer's sake.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, even the last part. Duder, or his dudeness, or El Duderino.
That is hilarious.
Big Lebowski.
Speaking of Big Lebowski, isn't your brother's Twitter name
It is.
Lebowski?
Yep, Lebowski.
Hilarious.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
I don't even... What? Now I have a machine gun.
Yeah, I have 2 in mind. I don't want to... Yeah. I'll give you the 2 that I think next time around. These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Oh, that's Star Wars.
Star Wars. He slimed me.
He slimed me.
Yep.
Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters. Good call. See,
I
you
ain't
don't
playing
even
no
need
ghost.
the list of...
No. Because I'm a movie genius. I love the film industry.
There we go.
No.
Have a little
That's all right.
musical technical
Yeah, it doesn't
difficulties.
matter.
I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Oh, it's Airplane.
Airplane.
Airplane, man.
We're on a mission from God.
Boom. Blues Brothers. Love that movie. That's like my dad's favorite movie. I'm going to keep talking about my dad. But we'll never get caught. We're on a mission from God. Love that movie.
I can't believe I just gave my panties to a geek.
Is Revenge of the Nerds on there or something? Is that it?
No.
I couldn't tell you what that's from.
I think I know, but we'll continue. I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
That sounds like every movie ever that
I
has
know,
a
right?
positive ending. And then they play Don't You Forget About Me at the end.
Mm-hmm.
We both did that.
Oh, did we?
Oh my god. Don't
Breakfast Club
you
is not on here, so...
forget about me.
All right, moving on. Inconceivable.
It's just one word. I don't know.
Yeah. Next one. You talking to me? You talking to me?
Taxi driver.
You talking to me? Taxi driver? Final guess?
Yeah.
Boom. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh, Monty Python.
Good call.
I think that's why I think I'm so funny is because I used to watch Monty Python all the time as a kid.
Oh, I'm gonna have to cut you there. We have 35 seconds.
Oh, go ahead.
You wanna play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
Oh my gosh, I know the name. Al Pacino in Scarface.
Scarface. Good call. I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5?
Dirty Harry.
Mother, what is the phrase? She isn't quite herself today.
All right, skip that. I don't know that one.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I couldn't tell you.
Next. Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Okay.
I don't know that one.
Well, the quiz is over, but I have the answers now.
Okay.
So we can keep guessing. That one, you want me to tell you what that one was?
Yeah.
Animal House.
That's only like one of...
Yeah, I see what you're
That's
saying.
like one of my favorites of all time, and I blew it.
It's okay.
I blew it.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Couldn't tell you. What is it?
Casablanca.
I've seen that once.
Yeah. Nothing we can do.
I act like...
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
I don't know. My dad just texted me.
I actually guessed it right.
What
it was
is it?
Die Hard.
Oh, yeah, because it is Christmas.
During Christmas,
It is
yeah.
Christmas,
Mhm.
yeah.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room. That was Dr. Strangelove.
Oh, that's
Or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
Dr. Strangelove, that's a good one.
Yep. Inconceivable is The Princess Bride.
Haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah. Mother, what is the phrase? She isn't quite herself today. Is Psycho.
Oh, it's classic Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh, my husband, your boss, told you to take me out. Pulp Fiction. Haven't seen that one in a while. And the last one, I can't believe I just gave my panties to a geek. Molly Ringwald.
No, don't.
16 Candles.
No! You gotta be kidding me! I was an 80s genius, and I blew it!
It was a good showing, though. Not gonna lie.
I blew it on... It's on tape. Like, everyone can see this.
You did good. You did good.
I just hope people listen to the show on, like, SoundCloud and YouTube after this.
I
The
hope
Break
so,
Room
too.
channel. And then go to our Twitter, @BreakRoomShow.
There you go.
BreakRoomOnline@gmail.com.
So we got one quick break, and then we got to wrap it up.
We're going to do a quick preview because we've been keeping you around for a long time. We're going to do a quick preview of tonight's Game 3 Warriors
Mm-hmm.
and the Cavs.
Catch you after the break. And we're back. One last time.
Finally.
Time to wrap it up. NBA preview.
Game 3 tonight.
Yep.
Warriors. I can't stop thinking about that. The movie, you know, The Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
And you had the guy clinking the milk bottles together. He's like, Warriors, come out to play. As much as I love all things Cleveland Cavaliers, I don't.
It'll be tough for you in Cleveland. No Kevin Love.
K-Love is out.
Not really a good showing so far.
No.
Not at Golden State. But
He only played 3 quarters, but he still didn't have a lot. I think Richard Jefferson was the second highest scorer the other night. He had 12 points. I put too much on Kyrie's shoulders. If you listen to episode 1, I said Kyrie was going to absolutely take Steph to school, and that's just not the fact of the matter at all.
But like we said also in episode 1, we learned from our mistakes. So we're going to have a lot of wrong predictions.
I'm genuinely sad that it's come that time again where Cleveland does what they always do. We'll get him next year.
Yeah. But it's not over. It's not over.
It's not over, but I'm acting like it's over, but it's not over. If we go down, like I'm a part of the team. If Cleveland goes down tonight, loses, at home, game 3.
Is the sweep on?
Insurmountable lead. Sweep is on.
That's hard to take.
Draymond,
It's hard to take.
Can they stop him? Can they stop him? Can they stop Draymond Green?
If they haven't already, I don't know.
I don't think it happens.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see, though.
I mean,
It hopefully is a lot more contested than
I give the
game
Cavs
2.
credit because Steph and Clay aren't as prevalent. Granted, they are up by so much that they just sit on the bench and play peekaboo and have fun for like half the game.
That is true, yeah.
All right, tonight, if Cleveland wants to win, they got to match that up-tempo-ness of the Warriors. They need to have some sort of urgency about them.
Mm-hmm.
They need to play quick. They need to get things going. And Kyrie has to step up big. We need Uncle Drew to do his thing out there tonight.
Yep.
Kevin Love's out.
You move on.
I mean, next man up. I guess Mozgov's going to get more minutes.
Yeah, he's going to have to. And they're going to pick it up. They're going to have to pick it up.
Yeah. Cavs need to drain the threes like they did in the first couple.
We talked about that, highlighted that in episode 1.
Yes.
Hasn't been anywhere in the first 2 games.
Mm-mm.
Not the same 3-point shooting team that we saw in the early stages of the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Not at all.
So they're going to have to definitely pick that up among other things too.
I think J.R. Smith had like 5 points. I think he had 5 points in game 2.
Ooh.
J.R. Swish. Come on, son. Cleveland. Do it one time.
So make sure you tune in for that. But
Tonight, what time's the game? 8 o'clock?
I think so.
Should be 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Prime time.
That about does it for us, though, Frank.
Yes. Episode 2 is a wrap. Thank you guys so much for listening to us on YouTube, SoundCloud, whatever. Thank you so much for tuning in on Periscope. I think we're going to keep this.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. My dad texted me. I had a couple of friends text me. Like, I think we're doing all right.
We're doing good.
You guys, that's the beauty of it. You guys get to watch this, like, come up right now. You guys get to watch this. So, if you're watching this on Periscope, we're just going to let you know, follow us on Twitter, @BreakRoomShow. Check us out on YouTube, the Break Room channel. We tweet it. We tweet stuff all the time about sports, politics, news, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, good show, James.
Yes.
Good show.
Good show.
Great job.
And again, thank you, WPKM 96.3. We need to emphasize that more.
Jeremy.
Because we are lucky.
Jeremy.
We are very lucky.
Jeremy, thank you so much.
Thank you. And
Executive producer Jeremy.
we're starting to roll now. Second week in a row.
We're
feeling good. We're feeling good.
The heat is on, boys. We'll see you next week.